in front of people, I decided that I wanted to make this my career and help people in this space. Okay. So 12 years ago, I was looking at like, okay, I'm either going to go back to try to figure out what I can do for a job. I had no skills. I flunked out of college. I didn't like anyone telling me what to do. So I said, you know what, if I can advertise a website and get people to a video or a presentation, then I can do this. Prior to my network marketing and my internet marketing career, I was actually a mortgage broker, real estate investor. I helped my husband do all that. So he was kind of like the front row, up front and center. And I used to do all of his marketing and advertising. So I thought, you know what? I really love that space. I really love marketing and advertising. And then as the years go by, I thought to myself, well, there's also that little part of personal development that goes along with owning a business, a home-based business. So in 2019, when I launched the Fearless Mama and the Fearless Movement here, that's how long I've had this company, I've taught and trained thousands and thousands of people. Now I have team leaders that are training in thousands and thousands of people with this platform. The platform that we have is a real simple platform. I think what people like to see is results. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys like to read. I love to read and I love quotes, but there was a quote here today. And this is one thing that I learned when I found my home-based business and I found my first webinar system. I said, you know what? I don't need to see hundreds of people. I don't even need to see one person making it work. If I can actually, again, lead someone to a website, have that website do all the telling, selling, explaining, I can do it. So fast forward to 2023, we've relaunched it in February. We've put in a $500 and $1,000 commission structure, 100% commission to you. So relax. There's no downline building. There's no like having to build a team here. Okay. You can earn $200, $500, and $1,000. A lot of times people get into these and they're like, oh my gosh, do I have to teach and train these people and my members? And they get all worried and fearful. No, you don't. In fact, the back office has everything that you need. It's all included when you join Get Fearless Freedom. Okay. I'm going to just share a little presentation. Let me see if I can bring it up correctly, that my son helps me with. I'm not going to click play because when I do, then I can't go back and forth. And I'm not a public speaker. I don't go by teleprompters or, any scripts. Okay. Let me just, let me turn off your video because it's a little distracting for some people. So if you're not sitting still, if you can just please, turn off your video, it's fine. Rob won't get upset. It's just difficult when I see fans moving and people moving as far as that goes. Okay. So thanks for understanding. So again, we are a picks and shovels company. We are a generalized company. We teach and train many, many different opportunities here. I'm only going to focus on Get Fearless Freedom and how you can make money with Get Fearless Freedom. But one of the reasons and one of the problems that we had was when we were an affiliate marketer, my son and I, and a lot of my good friends on here, Ann, Mary Beth, a lot of my good friends on here, is we didn't have a system where we could launch other opportunities. So we decided, I talked with them and I said, you know what, let's solve that problem. Let's have something where we can make the instant money commissions. We don't have to wait for days, sometimes weeks, just to get the payout. So here, if you were to refer someone here, not only will you get paid a nice chunk of change, but you'll get it immediately. So there's no reason to worry because again, it's all in your control. So that was one of the problems is I didn't have control. I didn't have anyone to speak to live. You're speaking to me today. If you have a question for me, you can talk to me. You can call my cell phone. You can message me on Facebook. I'm about as transparent as you can get. Okay. The other problem is with other companies, and I'm not going to name names, I couldn't get the direct payout. There was no way to actually, get that instant commission. And when you're making a lot of, you could say, activity online and you're putting time into it, you want to get paid well. You want to get paid right away. You know what I mean? So again, it's instant payout. The other thing is this was a huge problem. No one was teaching me. Whenever I would plug into a system, no one would be teaching me how to generate leads the correct way. And when I say the correct way, I'm telling you that you have to learn the correct way, okay? Because there's people out there right now, and in my inbox, there's been a lot of people asking me, well, how do you actually get people onto your list? And that's what we train in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. We use permission-based marketing. If someone comes to you and says, Tammy or Mary Beth or Ann, and a lot of leaders, we've talked about this from Rob, I have a list of 87,000 people. Do you really? Do you really? Or did that company tell you that you have a list of 87,000 people and you just have it in a back office? Did those 87 people tell you that you could email them? Be careful, because if they didn't actually give you that permission to email that list, there's something called the CAN-SPAM Act, and you want to look it up today, because you want to make sure you're doing permission-based email marketing, and you want to make sure that people are saying, yes, I want to get onto your list, and yes, I want Tammy's follow-up emails, okay? And that's what we have here with Get Fearless Freedom. I'm teaching lots and lots of people how to do it the correct way and not the wrong way. Does that make sense? If you have any, if that resonated with you right now, just put a 1 in here, or yes, or whatever, because I'm telling you right now, there's so many things out there that makes me cringe. And I'm like, wow, I can't even imagine putting my AWeber at risk, or my GetResponse at risk, or my whole business at risk. Do you know how many people are actually utilizing social media for their business? And that's it. How many people can you think of in your head right now? Like, put the number down. I could tell you about 100 people that I see on Facebook every single day, or YouTube every single day. They think that their social media platform is their business. I'm here to tell you guys today, I almost lost my Facebook last year because of one silly teeny little comment that I put on Facebook. And you guys know what I'm talking about, right? If you make one teeny little comment, you're going to get shadow banned. You're going to get this, you're going to get that. So I personally don't like to risk my business. Okay. Again, this is what I like to do. I love to actually have time freedom and travel. I love to travel. So again, these are what I've already talked about the other guys, right? They didn't have a way to get direct commissions payout. They didn't have a way to get a funnel, unlimited capture pages, all the traffic resources. It was just so hard. It was really frustrating and hard. So I decided to have the solution for internet marketers, and especially for the high ticket space, because this way we can create our funnels, we can create our branded bridge pages so that people can know, like, and trust us right away. Because whenever you're looking at a business online, it doesn't matter what you're marketing, you're going to need to have a way to funnel them in, and then of course get them on a presentation like this. It don't matter what you do. So that's what I love about Get Fearless Freedom. We're making money here because we're able to solve that problem for so many internet marketers. See, when you're picks and the shovels and you're not one specific company, you know, which there's tons of them, there's thousands of them actually, internet marketing companies out there and network marketing companies, there's thousands of them out there, but what they're not doing is they're not teaching the correct flow. They're teaching inboxing, they're teaching bug your family and friends, they're teaching make a list of 100 people. No. I wouldn't have the time freedom. Like this week, we went to, I don't know how many places. We went over to the casino, we went up to the mountains. I mean, I'm always planning, can you mute out? Please mute out when you come on. I'm always planning day trips. So how could I have day trips at the age of 56 if I'm always sitting in front of my computer bugging people to say, hey, take a look at what I got? I wouldn't have the time freedom. So I learned and I created the Get Fearless Freedom movement so that we can have more time freedom. The whole meaning behind Get Fearless Freedom is it. Get Fearless Freedom, okay? So I've been doing this for 12 years. I'm always researching new lead generation strategies, and people know that about me. And it's real simple. We get huge opt-in rates. In fact, Nancy, if you want to see results, let's go over to Facebook. She just posted that she has 182 people on her list because of the traffic I ran for her. I'll show you guys my live Facebook. Here's Nancy. She just posted it up. She's probably on here. She's one of our great Fearless Freedom members. Look at this, 185 opt-ins. She only had 400 clicks. Now, who wouldn't want that kind of that kind of lead flow that turns into cash flow over and over and over again? I do it all the time. I can do it with my eyes closed. So when you think about your home-based business, think about lead generation and advertising. That is it. The funnel in my system takes care of everything else. There's people on here that are going to make money today, and they haven't even talked to anybody. They've never even talked to a soul. That is what automation is. That's why I've been doing these Zooms on Wednesdays, and that's why I do these Zooms today. Anybody excited about that? I'm telling you, when I first got into business, I would have loved to have someone please explain it for me so I didn't have to. But I've gone through all that learning curve so you guys don't have to. See what I mean? Bonnie's smiling. She's like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, Tammy's going to follow up with my leads. I don't have to. But, that's the cool part about it. That's why we have an automation system. And the other thing is I like the word, instead of AI or artificial, I like to put automation intelligence, because nothing about me is artificial here. Okay. I tell it the way it is. I like to show people exactly how I've been doing this. Like I said, for 12 years, especially the past 3 years since the whole world turned upside down, right? We already know what happened and we don't have to talk about it. So here we go, and go back into here. This is what we have. We have the detail. If you want a PDF file, we even have that, and I'll show it to you guys here. I actually have a detailed, where did I put it here? Right here. A detailed PDF. If you want to get with your sponsor after you jump off of this, it's going to show you, excuse me, exactly what's in each segment and each level. Okay. So this is pretty cool. This was put together by Jamie, one of our Fearless Freedom members. As you guys can tell, we all work together as a community, which is super cool. Because have you ever gotten into a business opportunity where you're just left alone? You're left alone, and then they're just like, here you go. Here's a sheet of paper. That happened to me. It happened to me. It's like I sent off $3,500. Like I said, relax. The highest level is 1,000. I've been considering putting in another level, but I'm just saying the highest level here is $1,000. And on Monday, we're going to have a private Zoom. We're going to teach and train you guys exactly what we do. But I spent $3,500. Remember that day, Rob? You were like, oh my God, Mom, you're really gonna? And I'm like, listen, if I can advertise this website and I don't have to explain it, yeah, let's go for it. So I did. I sent off the $3,500. The gentleman that was my sponsor gave me a one sheet and said, there you go, Tammy, go figure it out. That's what happened to me. It was kind of scary. But hey, you know what? I'm a risk taker. I decided to do it. Now, before that, I kept spending money. I wanted to say to everybody here today, to figure out how to make money online. I used to get into those passive income programs. You ever get burnt by those? I got burnt by the tune of $80,000. I decided, you know what? I better start learning how to advertise and how to send traffic to a website. And that's what I've done. 80 grand. Ew, that hurt. That really hurt, So, but it's there. I know there's crazy things like that out there. And that's what I'm here to do, is to help you guys, educate you guys so you don't get burnt. You know what I mean? So getting back to here, we have the 200 level. We have the 500 mastery level. Rob loves talking about the mastery level. Him and his dad, we all work this together. There's the side gig hustles over there. This is how you want to start learning how to build wealth. Like, Rob, if you want to talk on this, I know you love this part, but what a lot of people come here for is obviously my softwares, my automation, my systems that I've launched. And the Craigslist auto reply software is working crazy good. Crazy good. I'll show you guys a screenshot, or I'll show you guys my live Craigslist ads. I have them up all the time. I've been doing it for years. Honestly, a lot of people are over on Facebook banging their head against the wall and trying to get people to join them on Facebook, when why not put up an ad or a classified ad where there's billions of people looking for what you want, right? There's a difference. There's a difference in marketing. See, let's talk about target marketing here for a second. Everybody on here, give me a 1 if you love money. If you're here to make money. We'll talk about target. Give me a 1 if you got on here because you love business opportunities, because you love money, making money. It's not because you're learning how to do basket weaving today, right? You're here to learn about money. Well, then you know my training works, because people are here to learn about business opportunities and money, right? That's how you got here, is because of the system, because you opted onto a capture page, because you responded to an ad, because you're a business opportunity buyer. We like business opportunity buyers the best. So what you want to do is you want to have your website eyeballs in front of the people that are interested in that. Does that make sense? You don't want to be going and chasing Aunt Sally or Sue, or you know what I mean? Like, I just use names just to joke around, but it's the truth. When I learned target marketing, my life changed. When I learned target marketing, it changed, because I was like, not everybody wants to do high ticket sales, and not everybody wants to have personal development. There are a lot of people, let's just face facts, that just, for the past 3 years or whatever, just said, the sky's falling, the blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's actually been the best time of our lives, hasn't it been, Rob? It's like, while everybody else is, woe is me, and this is that, and whatever, we're over here, we're traveling, we got an RV for a whole year, took an RV out, went and did that. We're always working on ourselves and our family, right? Rob's lost 45 pounds in the past year. He's out there now karaokeing, and he gets on stage and he doesn't even drink. he drinks water. So I'm just talking about, you want to have your eyeballs, you want the people to offer in front of those people that are interested. You don't want tire kickers. And that's the cool part about this system, is that you won't ever have to deal with any tire kickers. Okay. I'm just going to mute out Michael. All right, cool. There's a little button on the left-hand side that says mute. So yeah, well, you don't want to be in the NFL club. I mean, you want to learn how to actually advertise and generate prospects. And this is the other key thing here today. Okay. How do we make the consistent money? Is number one is we created a evergreen offer. Write that down. The offer has to always be relative and relevant to the marketplace. Evergreen offers have made me a lot of money. I look for evergreen offers, something that will always be something I can expand upon, of course, and make better, right? So I always create evergreen offers, something that the internet marketers will always have to have and need. There's a big difference. We all want money, but they need what we have, okay? And then the personal development side, we of course have that too at the top level. And I love personal development. As you guys know, I love to help people, get unstuck. And where are you stuck? And this is what we talk about on the masterminds. It's cool. It really is. This is my son's favorite part. I'll have him talk, and then I'm just going to finish up, Rob, and then you can take over. And then if we have any questions, this is the actual supreme level of $1,000. Again, you can come in, get in where you fit in today. It's only $47. Again, I send out I follow up with your prospects. I don't know of any other company doing that right now online. I know we've made a lot of waves because I do that, because I follow up with leads. But the 1,000 level is where you're going to take your business to the next level. I'm also adding on, and I've got my videos almost done. It's just because I've been so busy bringing new people on. We had an explosive week, but I have new videos in the back office that's going to have 5 modules. And those 5 modules are going to show you guys and gals some of the tips and tricks that I've used in order to rank up to leaderboards. And they're not very hard. They're very simple tips and tricks. Okay. So that's what we have in the 1,000 level. So we're going to go back to the 500 mastery. I'll have Rob share it. Is everybody okay? Everybody doing good? Everybody staying hydrated right now? Because again, I can hear the buzzers, and it's so hot here in the valley. It's just really, I'm not used to it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not used to the heat still. And I've been out west for since 2019 we moved out here. We got out of the East Coast. So some people probably aren't even feeling the heat, but we're in the air conditioning, right? Like God intended it to be. What was it, that one, that Vegas vacation movie, Rob? Remember when cousin Eddie, does anyone ever watch like funny movies? We love movies. But anyway, I just always joke and throw some jokes in there. Yeah, I'm not missing the snow, Valerie. You're right. I don't miss the snow. I love traveling in the winter now. It doesn't freak me out. I used to have anxiety because we'd be back in New York and the snow and the 10 feet snow. I mean, we were in Buffalo area, so it used to be really difficult. But anyway, The dry heat is better than Florida heat. I agree with you. Florida heat is very, very sticky. So I'm gonna have my son take over now. It's my son Robert. He's worked with me since 2016-ish, 2017. And so what he does in the background is he sort of like makes sure people have the images, and once they come on board, he makes sure they come into the paid group, make sure they're plugged in, which of course my leaders and the members here know how to do all that, but my son actually helps you guys make sure you understand your back office, where it's at, right? Because everybody gets a back office, but then he also makes sure everybody has the Saturday images and Zooms. And Rob, you're amazing. I don't think I could build this community without you. So I appreciate you once again for all your help and everything since you've been helping me for all these years. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mom. I appreciate everything you've ever done for everyone and you've done for yourself. And you have always been a selfless person and always put others first, which, you know, they always claim put your seatbelt on first before you, you know, or whatever, the life jacket first. But my mom has always cared for others so much that it's really almost been at points where I don't recognize her throughout her life, because I kept telling her, just get back and working on you. That way you can work on yourself. And so you have to have a mixture of that both in order to help people, because, you know, I have done a lot of personal changes and development over the years. My mom has lost over 130 pounds since 2015. A healthy weight loss throughout the years and maintenance, you know, best she can do. And then I started getting in fitness as well, just because the business gave me freedom. That's why I actually wear this shirt. It's my favorite. I'm a big model of freedom, and that's in all areas of life, whatever you're at. And so 2017, quit my job at Verizon, wireless corporate job. And I was actually held at like a burglary, like a burger, what do they call it? Like a theft, where they came in my store, they had knives on them. And I don't know if anyone brand new heard this story, but basically I was working at closing. It was about 9 p.m. I was the only guy at the store, and I was just closing. I was getting ready, cleaning and everything. And you got 3 young juveniles. It's always awesome how the media always loves to embrace that type of stuff. And it was no different back in 2017. So they came in, they had their little cute pocket knives and all that stuff, and they took 4 phones from Verizon. And when I found out the corporate world never cared about me, when I told them, hey, you got to get 2 closers to actually close the Verizon wireless store, not just one person, which is so stupid. Right. So I saw the corporate world where, hey, you know, they're praising you when you're making the sales, but when, you know, you're not their security either, you know, you're only you. So when I tell people, you know, now is the time, it's absolutely the time. You know, when I see people repeatedly come to the Zooms, or they haven't joined yet or whatever, I'm like, look, it took me only a couple of days to decide I don't want to work for corporate no more. I wanted to work for myself, because I'm only in my own body. I only trust my own self. So I was like, look, I'm going to work with my mother. And so she started getting kind of like a snowball effect of like, okay, wait, we need this, we need that. And I always heard her over the years, like, we need a program that can help any business, because I have a passion in that. And we got to have capture pages. We got to have them convert. We can't have these coconut Palm Beach looking backgrounds on a capture page, because everyone looks at that and they don't even look at what you're talking about. So I started looking at all these factors, and, you know, and so we vetted this completely to reason why we rank on leaderboards with Get Fearless Freedom. And that's why other people are ranking too. And so what we did is we took all the stuff that we've accumulated over the years, and we literally packaged it out. And like right here, you can see, so with Get Fearless Freedom, one of the absolute favorite, and hopefully my Mac is going to be okay. It's burning up in the heat. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, so we had this Craigslist tool, and my mom kind of lightly touched on it. but we have this that right here where my mouse is at, guys, the back office.
Showing.
There's a actual auto response message portal where you're going to set that up along with your email and everything. And I've covered it in other Zooms how to set it up, but we do
Hey,
the
Rob.
setups. We do setups on Monday. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh gosh. Okay. Finally, Mom. That's what I'm talking about. But
it's slow with a Zoom, that's all.
Oh, okay. The Zoom, yeah. So this Craigslist auto response tool is awesome. It does work with any business. It does whatever you fill it out to be. And it mute, please. But yeah, we have this here. And my favorite thing, honestly, though, like I love the auto response tool. It works amazing. I love it. We have ads up and stuff, just a ton of ads, and you can get your ads going today. Get with your sponsor who invited you. But yeah, like this right here, these are all real items. These are all the items that we have picked up and we flip via my father. He's not a Zoom guy, okay? And when I tell him, hey, Dad, I just came back from, I was making that joke in the beginning about karaoke. But I never thought I'd get in crowds of hundreds now. And I don't care. I literally get up. There's no blush. There's no, I look at my Apple Watch heart rate. I'm like, all right, that's normal. All right, so we're good. I get up there like, go, Robert. So I don't care if I'm talking in front of 1,000, 2,000, or 500,000. I don't mind it. Because, ultimately everyone has their own flaws and imperfections. But what I find is a system like this, we try to take those flaws and imperfections out for you guys to make money as well at the $500 level. So we have right here, these are the items that my father and we have actually accumulated. I'm going to give you an example through our information that we give and the places that we buy that are literally not the typical eBay and all that stuff. Look at this right here. This painting, okay, is called a René Portocarrero, okay? And I can't roll my R's. Fernand knows how to. I can't. I'm not no Spanish background. I always like to pick on my buddies that are in GFF. But this Portocarrero is a Cuban artist. Amazing artist, by the way. Absolutely. I learned a lot about this guy, but he loved doing abstract. He liked doing portrait abstract. And so this painting right here, we picked up for $1,200. Just imagine the potential that you could take with the information and tools that we've given in the background of the 500 bonus levels. Right here, this painting, $1,200, we flipped it for $7,500. Just think about that. Think about if you and your spouse, okay, and you're like, we have $1,200. We want to buy a painting. Okay, we're going to do it. And we're going to go through, this type of stuff and overall, and then we're going to ability to flip it for $7,500. This is the potential. This is a potential as, we've provided the websites that we find it. And then of course it's awesome because like you have the Mickey Mantle, you have Rolexes. This is a time just 1991. This is a Morgan. I think it's a piece, MS63. You have a Rolex. This is the Submariner, I believe, the blue. And then we have an Elvis piece. We have a Rolling Stones. This piece right here, we got for $3,200. It's valued at $50,826. This right here, this piece right here. So literally the value is like, it's almost like, there's a baseball game and you have an opportunity to get in there and paid millions, but you sit on the benches. You're like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'll think about it in the 10, maybe in next Zoom. Literally, when I started changing my life was immediate. Like I lost 45 pounds in 1 year. I've put on nothing but muscle. My mom sees it. I'm literally like becoming ripped, like full on ripped. It's because every day I work on myself. I work on the business. The business gives me time freedom. And what the biggest joy of what I get out of it is when a person tells me they've done it too. It's not about me. It is never about me. I'm just talking about what I've personally been able to do it. But now I encourage others to do it because it's nothing about me or being both, trying to be egotistical. No, it's not about that. It's all about love, passion, and care of what we put into this. So it's awesome how we've been able to take, these levels and then be able to help people with their existing offer, which is awesome because like right alone, with Get Fearless Freedom, with the funnel systems that we give, at the $200 loan is pretty awesome. But honestly, for $300 more, and if you ever wanted to upgrade, it's very easy. So if you got in at the 500 level, which is absolutely the most popular level, if you got in on that level, right, and you wanted to upgrade with your sponsor, it's very easy. You don't pay 1,000, you pay the difference. So 500, you pay the difference in the future. So I've had people join me. They go, Robert, I love the 500 level. Let me get in on it. They got in on it. They invited a few more folks to the next Zoom. They got some more folks. They were able to, get that. And then they upgraded with me to the 1,000 level and they paid me the difference. Boom, there they go. Now, let me show you another thing. And Mom probably will be very happy that I show you guys this. But when I share my screen here, let me just get up the Get Fearless Freedom sales page, guys. And I'm going to show you how to join today. So it's very easy. I'm on one today, Mom, just the karaoke. It's just, I see, I'm not a public speaker, but I get ahead of my words sometimes. And let me just show you guys how cool this is. Let me show you. This is my favorite part, by the way. So our programmer actually made this very, very easy for you guys to refer, okay? You're going to get your own sales page link, okay? So it's going to have this. We're actually revamping a lot of the look here. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You guys are just going to be amazed. But what it is today, okay, for your brand new people that are on here, you get back to who you got the email from or Facebook invite or wherever, right? Very easy to get with them. That's how you do it. And then what you do is you're going to choose that level. So what happens is, let's just go your sponsor. Okay, let's go. You personally get in at $500. It's going to show the sponsor at that unlocked level. So if the sponsor is at that level, then it will show. But if they're not, because I am at the $1,000 level, okay, but it will literally show what it goes to. Now, you got to work that out with your sponsor. However, and we don't really get into that because that's literally the sponsor's job to talk to you about that. But that's how it works. It's very easy. You get in at the level, and then all you do is the account creations. It's very easy. You've got SSL coding, encryption, everything. We got the highest end grade stuff here, okay, to join. What you do, you just choose your security question, agree, register, you pay the 47 admin fee first, okay? And then after that admin fee happens, it's very easy. So we're just going to go to the back office. As soon as you click, you pay that, you'll see that right on your credit card statement, and you'll pay that 47 admin. Now that admin, it's awesome because not only is it, it's hosting these pages, you got the done for you emailing, you're part of these Zooms that you can invite people to. You're leveraging $1.56 per day. That's what 47 a month is, $1.56 a day. Very, very cheap. So what we do is we just go in the payment information. You'll see when you have your back office, but it literally shows you a payment preview page. It's really awesome, guys. Like literally your sponsor, look at that. See, your sponsor will have that information, and then you just pay them separately. You get with them, they confirm you, and it's rinse and repeat. It's that easy. Literally everything I've done, I have a top end Facebook training right here, the mastery training as well at the mastery level. The training for Facebook that I've done, I took a zero Facebook account, zero, in August of 2022. I'm at now 839 quality friends that I've been networking with. And I've literally been able to get on leaderboards with this system. I've been able to work and get, a ton of GFF people in and help my mother with hers. And I literally took a zero Facebook friends list, and I went and I started networking. And ultimately, your personality is your key. That is true. And is your efforts, how you want to network with people. I mean, you can't just go hi, and that's it. You know, it's ultimately finding that pain point, being able to help them. Well, what's so cool about Get Fearless Freedom, and Mom hasn't probably showed you this, but you can create an actual capture page for anyone. So Get Fearless Freedom is actually for literally everyone that you see on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You know, a person walking across the street with their business across and on their back of their shirt or on their truck or whatever. It's a window tinting business, whatever. Get Fearless Freedom is for them because this, watch, you click, and then you go like this. Why? Watch this. Watch how creative. And Mom knows I'm an advocate of this.
Yeah, exactly. He loves window tint out here.
Just like that. Okay. And so with a business, you could literally capture. So get in today, leverage your money, be able to help other people, help other businesses because they need a system like this. Why don't you have window tint on your car in this heat? Well, it's the total truth. Obviously, laws apply differently everywhere. But I tell you what, I'm a huge advocate of that. Freedom, right? I'm a freedom guy, a freedom privacy guy. And so when I started, I looked at California. I was like, I know it's off topic, but it's totally true how you can apply, by the way, to message and get people and market to them with Get Fearless Freedom, get some money and be able to help them. But it's so funny, Mom. It's like you got Death Valley, 131 was the hottest temp. And you literally on your front passenger, you cannot at all have window tint. So the people that have it and you see it in movies or like in real life videos and stuff, you can't even have it on your car in California. It's so pathetic. Wow. You can't have tint. So my point is, here's my point though, where it comes back to Get Fearless Freedom, is that you can find a pain point in everyone out there. So if you maybe have a place up the road you like to get your pet food from, okay, it's a nice little local place. Okay, so this is what you could do for them. Get with them and go, hey, I got a capture page system, captures emails, gets you in on their offers and all that. Why has your pet, or like basically you could just change it up, you know, like is your pet eating organic food? You know what I mean? Like something I'm just
I like how you're actually going at this angle today, because I like it because a lot of people that come to us that are joining, they're only going off after the business opportunity space, which Rob just opened up everybody's mind today to go after local businesses, you know, car dealers, tinters, you know, like I even joked on the video when we were, you know, standing in front of the Lamborghini, you know, dealership, but everybody knows that email marketing is king or queen. It is. Email marketing is the way to go because not everybody sees your Facebook posts, only 5 to 10%. Yes, we use social media to get some people here, but the fortunes in the list and the fortunes in the follow-up, does everybody admit that they get emails from like your Verizon bill? Like, you know, you get emails for different things. So why not collect the email, right? Yeah, James knows. He's here learning how to collect the emails. Yep. I mean, how many people got here today because of the email I sent out? How many people got here on the Zoom today? Put a I did, or me got here because of that email. See? So Mary Beth, because I've trained Mary Beth, now you're here. Is it Patricia? Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to my new glasses. So, but that's
awesome that the capture page is there to capture that email, because that's the thing is, you know, the biggest problem that Facebook ads and all these other advertisement agencies out there is they actually aren't using something that's really cheap. So it's $1.56 per day once they get in. Right, to be able to do that and then make extra money is if they ever wanted to refer a system like this. But for people that want to use it only for their business, right? The fact that they can use a Craigslist auto reply software, like people, oh, I don't know how to market Get Fearless Freedom. I'm showing you right now. It's so
How to do
easy
it.
because the bridge page, like this bridge page that I created, this is for Get Fearless Freedom. That's correct. That is for Get Fearless Freedom. What you can do is it's so easy. You just go right here, guys. You click create new. Okay. And then
So
I can
people
just
coming
call
on
it.
too, because people keep getting the emails that I've pushed out and sent today. So that's
Mhm.
how we're packing these Zooms on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I get so excited because my system works and it's putting money in the people's pockets. And all you have to do is focus on the actual lead generation once your sales funnel gets set up, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. So an example how awesome that like you can do these bridge pages, because I think it's important, Mom, for new folks to see
Yeah,
how
I
easy
think they
this
need to see the
is.
tools. I mean, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and go off of my YouTube just so that the people that are on the Zoom get the special treatment to show that.
Mhm.
Because some of this stuff is proprietary and I don't want my whole YouTube
Exactly.
subscribers to see it. Okay. So let me go ahead and stop the live stream on, how do I do that? Where is it? Hold on a second. Stop.
Oh, you need me here. I'll
Oh,
stop the
I
share
don't
real
even
quick.
think I'm on. Oh, I didn't go on. Okay. Well,